This is nice. Like, this is good. $200. Yeah, right.
So what you'll need, a wired wreath and a floral ring about the same circumference, and you should get aluminum tape or aluminum foil. I opt for the tape because the tape just looks way better and they have the same properties, thermal conductivity. Come on. You will need zip ties and you'll need the LED daylight rope light, and make sure it says daylight on the box. And to cover your LED lights, you need wax paper, and to put that together, you either need double-sided tape or regular tape. It doesn't matter, and scissors, of course. And this is optional, but you can have extension cord as well. Okay, getting on with the video, you're going to peel, you're going to cut, and then you're going to place/smooth with the occasional trim to your liking. And that is literally all you do for putting the aluminum tape on a floral ring. As you saw that I put the excess tape away to the side because later on you will need it. And then you just repeat. So not being wasteful, those excess pieces we cut off earlier, we're going to put them on the back of the floral ring. Make sure you cover every inch of the floral ring. I know I said this before, but when you look at other DIY Diva ring light videos, you see that they use aluminum foil wrap, but I opt for the aluminum foil tape because I just like the way it looks and it's more uniformed. So get a thumbtack and poke out the holes the floral ring came with that the tape covered, because you will need them later when attaching your wired wreath to your floral ring. So the product should finally look like this, completely covered. So now just get your wired wreath and align it with your aluminum taped floral ring. So make sure the curvature of the wired wreath is going up. Now go ahead and grab your zip ties and set out about like 7 or 8 just to put around the perimeter of your connecting your wired wreath and aluminum floral ring. So while we poked holes before so we can stick the zip tie through the hole, connecting the floral ring and the wired wreath. So here's a closer look of what I did before. So if you want to, cut off the excess zip ties now, or you can wait till the whole process is done. So get your LED daylight rope light and start forming it around your wired wreath. So straight out the box, the circle might be a little bit tighter. So for a couple of days, I actually formed my own circle when taking the rope light out of the box. And I put masking tape around it so the rope light could be more flexible, so I could manipulate it. So get the end part of your rope light and start from the inner circumference and work your way around forming a circle. Making sure you cover everything and leave a little bit out so you can plug it into your wall. So when you've wrapped to your liking, get the remaining zip ties and just zip tie everything down. Self-explanatory. So here's a closer look. So everything should look like this. The finished product is complete. I cut the excess zip lines and everything looks good.
And this is probably like $25 to $30. I'm lying. No, it literally, I think it cost me like $40 to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. No, because I did extra stuff. It'd be extra that way. But dude, this is nice. Like, this is good. $200. Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. Wow. So I'm going to also show where or how this looks like with the wax paper over it. I like how it looks right now. I honestly, if the wax paper doesn't do anything to the brightness of this, then I'll keep it on. But if it hinders it, then I just take it off. But just for you guys to see if the wax paper is actually worth it, I will put wax paper over this to see how this looks with like my face and whatnot. I put wax paper over the lights. It does feel a little bit cooler. The LED lights don't transmit heat, like a lot of heat. But okay, see how I have it though. That's the kicker. This is how it is, how I did it. Honestly, I was sort of lazy and I was just like, put it all over. But you get the gist. It's covering most of the LED lights, and this is what you would get. I mean, you can't see me per se. But you know what? Boom. Pretend these are taped. Okay, yeah, I did one layer of that wax paper and that was about it. But I dig this one. I dig this look. For a stand, let me put this back. I've seen other people use a paper towel stand. Paper towel stands are good for like selfies if you're just keeping it there and then like taking a picture and whatnot. And just if you're just chilling on a desk and you just put it right there, then yeah, so you don't have to get a tripod. But I have limited space in my room and yeah, it's just tripod, so I'll get a cold shoe mount to put onto my camera and pipe cleaners. And if you hear like, that's my dog. Honestly, whatever you do to make your videos or take pictures with, use what you want. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and also hit the bell notification. Also, please follow me on my social medias, our Instagram page, my Twitter, my Facebook. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm looking forward to making more videos in the future. And just letting you know, I'm just sending love vibes out there. Peace.
So I have to apologize. I did not film my way of using a stand for my DIY ring light. So I use majority of the time I use suction cups, or a suction cup with a big hook, because it just hooks onto your DIY light and you can just thumbtack it to the wall if it's like drywall, or what is it, like the regular wall in your house. But it works really well when you film in the bathroom if you're doing a makeup look. So boom, I use suction cups. And for the cold shoe mount, you can see for method number 3, the purple, what that is circling, you can just screw those little wheel looking things or whatever, and separate them, and then like wrap around your pipe cleaner around them to attach your cold shoe mount and the camera on top. You know, like you just okay, so I don't even know how to. I'm pretty sure there's videos on it as well. So yeah, and obviously method number one, a lot of people end up using the paper towel stand and the tripod, and you just get like a sturdy zip tie to attach your ring light to those. So yeah, so definitely for me though, a go-to is option number 2 and 3 because it works so well. And also the little sea blue that I circled for option 3, yeah, you just connect that part on top of your camera. So yeah. Hi, my name's Olgita Reed, but you can just call me Reed. Hi, my name's Olgita. Obviously.